Tornadoes. When the temperature at the ground is very high during summers, the air gushes to the area where the pressure falls down in all directions, resulting in the tornadoes that rise to great heights carrying the sand particles coming on its way. Wind. The breeze is due to the motion of cold air to the high temperature places, and the resultant of the hot air to the cold areas. The radiant energy received by the volume of the air is converted into mechanical energy by the blow of wind. Windmills. The radiant energy received by the wind results in the rotational motion of the propellers of the windmill. The rotational motion is a form of potential and kinetic energy both, thus the radiant energy received by the wind is converted into mechanical energy. Steamboat. The steamboats work on the steam produced on heating the water. This steam provides energy to the steam energy and then is released from the pipe. The heat radiated is responsible for the generation of mechanical energy to drive a steamboat. Rockets. The rockets are lifted vertically above the ground to cross the Earth's gravitational zone. This is possible only when the upward thrust applies is very high. Hence, the amount of energy required is supplied by using the fuel that ignites and produces a large amount of heat energy that is radiated downward. A drinking bird. This toy works like a heat engine, changing the heat radiated from the water to mechanical energy. Once the beak of the toy bird is dipped into the water vapor will evaporate from the bird's head, lowering the pressure. The bird will keep on toggling then as the pressure in the head of the bird keeps on varying, thus converting heat to mechanical energy. Welding. Welding is a process of joining the metallic component together. The metallic rod is used to do the welding. The spark is produced when the electrons in the rod start exciting on continuously hitting on the hot surfaced rock. The energy level of the electrons are high, causing fission, due to which the radiant energy is produced which is used to do the welding process. Rock weathering. If you have clearly observed the rocks at the sea or riverside, you must have noticed the curvy, wave-like appearance on the surfaces of rocks. The waves of water gushing towards the rocks results in the brushing of rock surfaces. Moreover, due to the variations of the temperature between day and night, the rocks undergo exfoliations. Wind abrasion. Abrasion is a type of erosion caused due to washing of the rock. The radiant energy that the sand particle carries due to the wind is rubbed across the rocks like limestone, mudstones, clay, which has low hardness, causing the abrasion of rocks. Seismic activities. The seismic waves radiated from beneath the surface of the Earth result in volcanic activities. These waves, when hit on the Earth's surface, it results in the destruction, forming cracks on roads, apartments, and collapsing houses. There are two types of seismic waves: primary waves and secondary waves. Secondary waves can travel through any medium, but primary waves can travel only through solid mediums. Metamorphism. All the igneous and sedimentary rocks undergo metamorphism to give the metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed when the rocks go under high temperature and pressure conditions. The grains of the rock become crystallized as the rock gets certain temperature conditions to get crystallized. Depending on this, the metamorphic rocks are classified into igneous metamorphic rock and sedimentary metamorphic rock. Melting iron ore. The iron ore is melted at high temperature to give it a perfect shape and sharpen the equipment. This is done by hammering the hot iron ore continuously till it gets a preferred shape. Coal. Coal is obtained from varied remains of the organic material over the years. This is used as a fuel, and even in trains to supply the energy that is then converted to mechanical energy to run the train. The burning of coal produces heat energy which is used in the form of mechanical energy. Making glass. The molten glass can be shaped into various forms in arts. The glass is heated at a high temperature and then is molted in different shapes. Demolition of apartment. When the frequency of the vibrations created around the walls of the apartment is very high, this led to the demolition of the apartment. Cyclones. The cyclones occur when the sea surface temperature goes high, consequence in the fall of the pressure in that region. Due to this, the water molecules gain kinetic energy and rise upward and gain high potential energy, thus migrating down, and the cycle continues, increasing the speed of the molecules, resulting in the cyclones. Frequently asked questions. How radiant energy is transformed into mechanical energy? The radiant energy is in the form of a wave or particle that is migrated in the form of heat, light, sound, or vibrations. This energy, when imposed on the objects, which are delicate to react with the energy given, then this radiant energy will be converted into mechanical energy. Does the electromagnetic wave is an example of radiant energy? The electromagnetic wave is an example of radiant energy. The electromagnetic waves travel through space radiating energy in the form of a wave. The solar energy that we receive is also radiant energy. Please visit our website lambdageeks.com for more articles on technology, engineering, mathematics, and various other domains. Scientific calculator and many more other tools.